Hello, everyone, and how are you doing today? Today is Monday, September the 30th, and the last day of our month. And today it's a holiday for the government people. And it is called, it's like for Every Child Matters, it's the Indigenous holiday recognition of that. And the stores are all open. So, anyway, whatever day you're doing in your country, wherever you're at, I hope it's a good one. And I will share off first bat that I've had a sinus infection for the last couple of days. I woke up yesterday with a band around my head, like a headache, just a band going circling my head. And I knew it through the night that it was acting up. And I've used to be able to take the needles for allergies. I took them for years, and then all of a sudden when I had my needle taken, I became allergic to the needle and was in the hospital for about 5 hours to get me back where I should be. And so I am not taking the allergy needles anymore, which I wish I could, but I'm not going to go through that again. So I need to start taking my allergy pills every day. I know I usually have a sinus infection a couple of times a year, and I was surprised. I don't think I had it through the winter last year, but I'm early at it this year. So I pray that this doesn't last too long and I'll feel better. And so anyway, how are you guys doing today? I had, like yesterday, my husband, I said, are you going to go to church? I'm not going because my head is hurting too bad. So I ate a bowl of cereal, and about 9:45, he decides, or 10:15, he decides, okay, I'm going to go. So I gave him money for offering to put in a check, and so we can keep track of it. And he went, and he was really quiet. He did up my dishes that I had already in the sink. I think they were already washed. He just had to put them away. And he tries to keep really quiet when he knows I don't sleep or if I'm not feeling well. Not many men are like that, are they? But he is, thankfully. And so I woke up at 2:30. I laid down about when he left, so 10:15. And I didn't wake again till 2:30. When I woke up, came out of my bedroom door to the living room, there he was sitting on the chair, his chair and reclinable chair, and was drinking a coffee. Today he's got up and he's gone into Fredericton to do wash a woman's garage. He washed the house the other day, and then he needs to go and do another gentleman's yard, some work there. And then he'll be home. And I've got to make sandwich for a ladies' meeting. It's called Ladies of Light. And really don't feel like going, but I'm to make sandwiches for tonight. My name's on the roster. And so I guess I'm up for that. So suck it up, Patricia, and get her done. This morning I was thinking about, what did I lose? A pen, sorry about that. Thinking about each one of us, we're all the same in many ways. That we seem to, there's some people that seem to find life and their pathways very easy, while the rest of us have a life of struggles, right? And every step of the way. Every once in a while we might get a break, but seems like it's almost every step of the way. For some of us, it's adversity and opposition, and there's much more. There's a lot of family dynamics that can come into play with that, and others just don't get it. But anyway, as I was looking, I know that there's so many people in the Bible that talked about their adversities, and what they had to go through. And a lot of it was worse than what I had to go through. I wouldn't want to go through what they went through, and I'm sure they wouldn't want to go through what I went through. But his world was no different than mine, right? It was a world where wrong was projected as right, and where temptation to compromise God's ideals were all too prevalent. And that's just like today. That's my ice maker making noise. And so each one of us has to make choices. And I hope you're making the right choice. I hope I make the right choice. I don't want to continue making wrong choices in life. Because otherwise it's always a bitter consequence. And do you ever wonder why God has allowed it? Allowed all our adversities? Why our world seems to be so full of valley experiences? We're not high up on the mountain, right? We're not high up there. There is sometimes we're up there. I so agree. But there's times that we're down in the valley. And if you think of somebody climbing up to a very tall mountain, well, I can think of the Rockies here in Canada. And they're not as high as some mountains maybe in your country. But you stand there and you look down, and you can, when you're there and you're standing there to think, like I get at the streams of water, where I find my peace and where I find some answers, or if I find peace. Some people can go to the mountains, go for a walk in the woods and find their answers when they talk to God and pray. So, but when you get to that place, you can go and ask for God to give you a different perspective on life. And that's when I'm at the river, the bubbling brook, the streams, the oceans. It's a different, Lord, give me a different perspective. So a lot of us are going through trials, right? Impossible situations, that's what we think. And with God, all things is possible. According to his word, that's what it says. And according to what I've read, that's what it says. So as we stand at the ocean, or as we stand at the summit of the mountain, we can be captivated by the grandeur of the surroundings that we're facing. And high above, you can notice an eagle. And their wings are outstretched. They're beautiful to look at, aren't they, in the sky? The winds lift them higher and higher and higher. Did you know that eagles have the ability to fly up and over an approaching storm? I just found that out today. Until they will soar until ice forms on their wings, and then come down, descend on the other side of the storm. This is because eagles know how to harness adverse winds. They know how to manage those winds that's around them to their advantage. And here's a scripture, and you just listen. It's in Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. But those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings of eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Teach me, Lord, to wait. Now, I learned that song a long time ago, but that is scripture. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Are you tired? When you go through a trying time in your life, it is very tiring, isn't it? But we can use those times to our advantage. What do you think that answer how we can harness that? What is the key to overcoming trials? I'm going to stop here for a moment and let you think. What is the key to overcoming our trials? Prayer. We can go to prayer to God at any moment, at any time of any day, any minute, every second, every hour. We can come to Him. Any of those, we can come to Him. And then you will find yourself to be carried above the storm. Let God, trust God, right? It's just trusting Him. So with that being said, I just wanted to encourage you that when you're down and you don't know what to do, and you don't know who to trust to talk to, you don't know if you should say anything or not, there's someone that will keep it to Himself, and that's God alone. You can ask me for prayer. I will pray for you. I don't know you, but you can ask for prayer. A lot of people are ashamed to open up, that they feel like they're a failure. They feel that they don't belong. Where do they fit in? How come this is happening to me today? Why can't I have a life like them? God has given us today, and today we need to trust Him through those hard times, which are valleys, because we're not on the mountaintop. But just remember the eagle. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up like wings of eagles. They shall walk and not be weary. They shall run and not faint. Teach me, Lord. Teach me, Lord, to wait. So go to God in prayer right away. And you can also ask me for prayers. I didn't know what I was going to talk about today, but I am so thankful that this came to mind and that you are here with me. Please like, share, and subscribe, and please comment below. I would love to know something about you and if you need prayer. So God bless everybody. You have a wonderful Monday and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.